Hello everybody, it's your boy Harris up, and today we're doing the first what if. The what if is what if I was in Dragon Ball. So basically all the knowledge I have in Dragon Ball is going to be a part of the series, so all the canon and non-canon might be added towards it. I don't know yet. But all I do know is I'm going to be adding into the main canon timeline all the experience and the knowledge that I have about Dragon Ball. So make sure you get this video up to 20 likes for part 2. Let's go. We're starting off basically at the place of our establishment, just kind of chilling, watching anime, just vibing out, listening to some music, just thinking about the next day, what could possibly happen or possibly go wrong. Just kind of vibing out, looking at anime, Dragon Ball Z, just thinking about what if I was in Dragon Ball Z, and just kind of chuckling it off. And then a portal comes out of nowhere. I'm just kind of looking around like, okay, what is going on? But what freaks me out more is Fu coming out the portal and then looking at me. I just kind of look at him like, okay, he shouldn't even be real. What is he doing here? He just looks at me and like, okay, a new experiment. I'm just like, what? All of a sudden, he pulls out his sword and just now we're just going through a whole portal. I just kind of wake up confused, just kind of like, okay, what is going on? I was first in my humble abode and now I'm in a forest. I get up kind of weakly, like, oh man, kind of groggy, and I just like kind of get up and just head towards the waterfall. And there's waterfall, so I go there and I just kind of go towards the water, just kind of washing my eyes out, not really looking at my reflection yet. Just kind of like, okay, whew. After a while, I look at my reflection and I just start to scream and freak out because it's like, okay, this isn't my normal body. Then I hear a laughter behind me, and I turn up to look up in the sky, and it's Fu basically saying, "You're right. You're not in your normal body. You're currently in the world of Dragon Ball, and if you were in the world of Dragon Ball, this is what your body would look like." Fascinating. So then he just kind of like monologue saying that his experiments kind of like haven't been working lately. He wants something new, so he just wants to see what I would do in this world. I'm confused, try to question him, and he just teleports away. So now I'm just kind of like in the forest, kind of by myself now, like kind of like, okay, like where am I? What's going on? I need to know what time period I'm in. Even though I'm still freaking out, I'm like, I need to assess the situation. Just be like, okay, let's just try to explore this place for like a couple of hours. Maybe I'll know the area a bit better. After a bit of a maybe like a couple of hours, I see Corn's lookout or Corn's pole towards the lookout. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm near Corn's place, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's go. So then I kind of run over there. After a couple of hours, I make it, and then I see Upa. Upa then runs off, and then his father Bora comes out of nowhere and asks, "Who was I in a defensive stance?" Now I know my power level is currently 5, and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm new here, it has to be 5, and Bora's power level has to be around 40. So yeah, before I can even explain myself, he just kind of gets into defensive mode and just kind of goes straight in for the attack. So he started attacking me. I have trying to weave some of his attacks, but he's still just on the offensive, like fighting me, trying to get some answers out of me. And while I'm trying to fight for my life, trying to be like answer back towards him, like I'm not an enemy, I'm a friend. But seeing as I can't focus, I'm like, okay, maybe I should try to fight back. So I tried to fight back, and when that happens, I'm just having no effect because obviously my power level is like around 5, and it's just like it's nothing is working. So after maybe a couple of minutes, finally I find a moment to put my hands up, saying, "I am not an enemy. I am a friend. I am no foe." He just kind of stops and looks at me in my eyes to see if I'm lying, and he can tell that I'm not lying. I'm actually pure. So then we just kind of stop. I introduce myself. I don't really say my name because I don't want to really put it out there what it is because maybe it doesn't make no sense in this world. So I just kind of make it up on the spot like I'm Mako. So he says his name is Bora. He shows Upa over there hiding behind a tree. I introduce myself to him and we just kind of talk out and vibe out for a little bit. So then after a while, I ask if I can get a favor from him, like a huge favor. He just kind of tilts his head. Corn and Yajirobe are talking. All of a sudden, I come out of there holding on to the rail, basically holding on for dear life, saying, "Hello, I'm here for your training, please." After his training, I'm around 50 to maybe 100 in my power level. So then I have to climb up to Kami's lookout, and so I did. And now I'm currently watching the legendary Goku fight the doll version of himself. So then, while I'm coming out to introduce myself, I'm thinking, okay, Fu has placed me near the end of the Demon King Piccolo saga, get ready to go forth towards Piccolo Jr., aka Piccolo's arc. So I just kind of, before I could say my name, Goku just goes straight on the offensive and just punches me in the stomach, and I'm just kind of like weeping, like, what was that for? He kind of looks me in the eye and sees I'm not an enemy and says, my bad. I'm like, are you serious? Ami and Popo then come out, and I have to introduce myself towards them. I have to tell them a story about who I am. I don't fully tell them that they're fictional characters, but I tell them that I was a person with a past, and I just want to better myself, get stronger for the roles that I love. And yeah, Kami looked into my heart, saw that I was pure, and he welcomed me into the training. So now I'm training with Goku during the 3 years. So during the 3 years, we're just kind of training to get stronger. He teaches me how to do the Kamehameha, and I kind of add in a bit of my own type of style and technique towards my fighting style. So I kind of grew stronger throughout the training. And as you'll see, our power levels, mine is currently 200 minus the 350 if I take off the weight. Goku's is 300 minus the weight. He's full power around 372. Everything in the canon timeline happens the same because I want at least Gohan to be born. As you can see, Gohan is born. Raditz comes. Goku's more stronger, and Piccolo is way more stronger. So they just kind of maybe give Raditz a bit more time while he's holding back. So now he has to use a little bit more of his power. So once he does, they just kind of going on the offensive. Events still happen the same. Da 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 da. Gohan attacks everything. Raditz gets ready to try to attack them, but I come in ready to defend, and I say I got Raditz. As you saw, my power level at max is 1,150, and suppressed is around maybe 190. The reason why I gave myself that is because I really pushed myself vigorously during training. During the time, I knew I couldn't use the time chamber a lot, so I just kind of trained a little bit more with Popo to try and get myself a little bit stronger. So I had told him to go all out, and he did, along with Kami giving me wisdom and meditation. So I used that to probably help myself get a little bit more stronger. As you saw, that Piccolo and Goku are more stronger because we had all three of us had trained together throughout the time skip, and Krillin also joins in, and most of the Z Wire joins in, and all in all, we just kind of got a little bit stronger. So they're stronger than their canon selves, but again, I'm kind of holding back so Goku and Piccolo can execute what they did in the original, the special beam cannon, killing both Raditz and Goku, for him to be able to die and get ready to go over the other world. So I just kind of sit back and watch the events happen like how they were supposed to in the canon timeline. The events happening the same. Raditz, Scouter should have detected or told about and recorded everything that happened on Earth. So Nappa and Vegeta are just kind of sitting there listening to the Scouters as it happens. So then Vegeta just then hits on his Scouter saying, okay, looks like we're getting ready to go to Earth. And they still come to Earth at the exact same time, but another voice then intercepts with the Scouter asking if he can come along as well. As Prince Vegeta smirks saying, of course you could come along, Daikon. And that is the end of the What If. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.